Hi guys, welcome to day 320 of our Philippine house build. Nearing the end, only a few updates, but there have been some updates, so we'll show you what's going on there. And thank you. My alarm was going off, sorry, on my phone. Anyway, so we'll get a quick weather check, and then we'll show you the updates. Okay.
So,
all right. So over by the mountains, partly sunny, partly cloudy. Over by the transformer pole, pretty nice over there. Let's see, the fence here is pretty much complete over on this side. Still got lights to put up. And we got the neighborhood coming by to pick up cocoa lumber that's left over. So the piles you see there. The rocks will be hauled away along with the concrete there. And then we got rocks down this way too, so we did complete. There's our shower glass guys coming to install the master bath. Finished install anyway. Anyway, let's see.
yes po, may YouTube channel kami din.
There's the rest of the fence on this side. They're rendering the columns here.
What?
For some reason, every column's getting conduit on this side. It was only supposed to be this one, this one, this one. We're not putting lights on every one, are we, on the outside? Did we decide that?
Yeah.
I can't remember. We did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
That's why I ordered a lot.
Okay, I couldn't remember. All right. Okay, so we're good there. We dropped some line from the garage to the street, and noticed that the driveway was low, so we brought in some crushed gravel. So that's pretty much what we're going to be pouring. I'll probably put a little sand on top of this just to lock this gravel in a little better. So that's that.
252. Kunin ko.
So there's a fence on the inside. This will be a motored gate. It'll go from the right to the left. So it'll end up, when it's open, at that column right there. And that column will contain the electric motor. And that'll get a swinging gate.
What is your channel?
Kevin and Stella's Philippine something. What's the channel? Kevin and Stella's Philippine.
Yes.
What?
Magkano daw? Kevin Celas Philippine Life.
Life.
Wala kayong sticker, ma'am?
Life. That's it. So that's that.
252.
There's the glass installers messing around. All right. Let's see. We got so this is going to be the low area. I will have to take the corner itself though and raise it up a little bit, but any water that makes over this corner, we'll go into that catch basin with the grading on top, and that'll head towards the back of the property. That way. We do have topsoil. Again, we started bringing it in. We had 2 loads today, so we probably got 1 more load we need over there, and we'll start in the backyard after that. Because after that's done, the loader won't have to go over there. The loader will be locked into this part of the property because we're going to start on the cement work. So all the flat work, so the driveway, the side, the walkway up to the front porch. So that'll all get done. We do need to replace about a foot into the road across that whole opening over there. the delivery trucks, the heavier trucks that came in, busted it up. So we'll replace about a foot into the road, and then from there, we'll do our driveway. So that's that. That's all bags of gravel right there, and those cement bags. I got a little bit of black sand here left. So this will all get topsoil in this area. Got another catch basin with a grading here too. This is all connected to the back of the property, so everything will go out that way. Although I caught this a little late. For some reason they put it there, and it doesn't make sense to me because there's really not going to be any water right here. But it was too late, so I just said just leave it. Catch basin there, catch basin there, catch basin out there. So this is pretty much what it's going to look like. We'll have 4 inches of topsoil put on everything now. So, but this is pretty much it. That area right there is a little bit low, but we'll just make that up with topsoil, I think, because I think we're out of brass, but I'll have to check. So, made a little cement slab there for the water. So that's nice. There's the carport and the back porch. There. All right, so here's our lower area, another catch basin there. So this will be our lowest area over in this corner here. Everything over from there and where I'm standing will drain to that corner over there and into that grading. Anything that gets caught behind these stairs will go into that grading there and drain out. Although this area is a little high, I'll have to get him to cut this down before we put topsoil. This all needs to be cut down a good 4 inches. So that's that. So this all turned out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy about the retaining wall. It turned out nice. So nothing looks better once we get green. And here's our steps. A little slab at the bottom. And up to the upper area here. We've been doing some work out here, flattening everything, taking down the grade a little bit for the topsoil makeup there, and picking up rocks and stuff that's in the sand. Sorry, I'm actually doing that while I'm videoing here. So that's all high over there. So everything will drain towards the back into there, and then into the that big long catch basin with the grading on top. There's Sella.
Put it there at the Kuya JR. Oh.
Is this okay, JR? Thank you.
Yeah, put it.
All right. Yeah, so that's about it here. We got topsoil. So when we start back here, we'll start at the septic tank over there with the topsoil. Yeah, so this will all get raised up with topsoil. Up to the cement slabs that you see there. Pretty much a takeoff of that right there. So a little higher towards the house and goes a little bit down as you go towards the fence. And then that condition will happen all the way out to about the end of the patio here. And then from here, it actually starts draining down. So I don't think we'll have any problem with water. We haven't yet. We've had some pretty sizable downpours, and everything seems to be working fine. So we're pretty happy about that. CCTV's working good. So that's good there. JR is expanding that because we do have a faucet right there. So our big back patio. Sorry, my alarm's going off. Thanks, guys. Dirty kitchen, nothing really new out here. Workers are using it for their food. There's my buco there.
Just wait, maybe. Yeah, sorry.
Generator room. Our generator exhausted out the side wall there. Main breaker panel, distribution panel, I should say. That's our manual transfer switch. This breaker right here, when the power does go out and I come out here and I do the manual transfer, I hit that breaker up. And then when the power does come back on, instead of me keep trying by trial and error,
Malaog na ka mo?
back on.
Sige po, bukas ba?
An alarm and red light will flash, turn on, off, on, off, on, off, and off. That way I know the power has come back on, the brownout's done. So that's our stove from the rental and our generator from the rental. Both of those were just put up for sale. We did sell our washing machine from the rental, so that's gone. So we're just down to these two things. So that's it there.
May electric pan ka mo?
Water room. There's our bladder tanks. Our water filtration. UV. All for the water. That all seems to be working great. I did buy some test strips for hardness. And I took a sample. Took a sample from that area right there. So that's water filtration there. The hardness level was up there, not totally up there, but it was up there a little bit. I can't remember the number. And then I took a sample from our kitchen sink, and the hardness is actually 0. So everything seems to be working pretty good with filtration now. So I'm pretty happy. I did find a store. I'm not sure if you know, or for those that don't know, these canisters need to be backwashed, cleaned, and it uses a brine solution, which is basically salt. So anyway, I did find a place that does sell this salt. So this is what we're using to fill the tank. I want to say that was 400 pesos maybe, is my memory, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So it wasn't too bad. So and that's 50 kilos. That's that. I got some cement under the tarp there. Starting to stock up for the flat work that we got to do out there. Ford Ranger's doing very well. Very happy with this truck still. That's that. All right, let's work our way into the house. So pantry. What? What's that?
The people that working.
I don't care. I thought we were doing a video.
Yeah, that's why I would.
Why every time that I do it, you have me do it, you walk away?
Because they call me because it's locked there.
Okay, well, come back. Okay, so for the kitchen, we have a separate cooktop and a separate oven. That will be fed by this, so there will be a gas canister that will sit right here. I'll be cutting this board down to a smaller piece. Actually, that'll end up in there like that, but it's starting to push back right now. But anyway, so that'll end up like that. There will be this shelving. We got 2 more of these.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna call them 6-footish, maybe a little more. shelves, so there'll be 2 more in there. So that one will end up just like that. That wall, we got our chest freezer there, water heater, single point water heater that services the kitchen, and like I said, there'll be 2 more racks there, and the gas bottle, the LP, to service the kitchen also. Lavatory, nothing really new here. Exhaust fan. Got a little painting and stuff to do in here, and then obviously some pictures and stuff, because everything's pretty much plain so far. So yeah, rugs and pictures and whatever, / paintings, whatever we're gonna do.
Yes, I will go with you. Very sorry. I just check.
Okay, our cooktop, we're still waiting on this that gas valve right here. That one right there needs to be replaced. So they did send us one, but unfortunately it wasn't the right one. So we contacted them, gave them a video. Here's what you sent us. Here's what's actually there. Which I'm kind of surprised, because we gave them the model number, the serial number, they had everything, and they still got it wrong, but whatever. That is the gas tank that will be in the pantry. Right now it's only servicing the cooktop. I did have to buy a 4-foot gas line. I had a 2-foot, which made it almost impossible to hook up to the to our oven, which is right there. So it's a built-in oven. So anyway, the 4-footer, that's definitely nice. So I do have to do a little bit of modification. The oven has that fitting on it, which is a compression fitting. This is a compression nut right here I cut, and then I took a flare fitting that actually needs to hook up to the gas line right there. So those would need to be welded together. So that's that. And then also the LP tanks have regulators, and this is what the regulator, it's already taken apart. So this is the bottom part here. This is the top part here. These sandwiched together like that, basically. And then it's screwed together. It's got a bladder inside of it. And also a piece that fits here. So I think what happens is if this sees too much pressure, like the line disconnects, it shuts off, doesn't let the gas keep coming out. So I think that's how these work, plus it regulates it down. Anyway, in the Philippines, all their regulators have, it's just hooked up for just a rubber hose to clamp over it. I'm not a fan of that. So what we're gonna do is I bought a stock of material that's 20 millimeter by 20 millimeter. So we'll cut this off, and I'll cut a piece of it, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an inch long. So it'll basically be a block, 3/4 by 3/4 by 3/4. That'll get welded to this. We'll drill and tap into that block. And then I need to take this fitting and cut the threads off. So I'll cut it right at the hex. And we'll have to weld. I ordered an 1/8 inch MPT fitting. So we're gonna drill and tap that aluminum block into this. So it'll screw into that, but that 1/8 inch MPT will get welded to this. So this will get cut off. This will have an 1/8 inch MPT thread instead of this big thread here, which I think is quarter inch MPT, I wanna say. But it definitely wouldn't fit, so. So that's that. So I still got work to do to get everything to work, but we do have the cooktop to work with. So that's an update on that. And again, yeah, there's the oven there, living room And our view out the back.
Okay guys, I will continue the video. This is the first bedroom. Anything inside. No one is deep here. Just our spare bedroom. And this is the ladder where the painter using. And this is the main bathroom. Nothing here. And that is the laundry. This is my wash and dryer. So I soak my white here and I put all the cleaning laundry detergent. The mates will get this one to put. So, and this is the one we couldn't build. So it's like that. And this is the bedroom of my son, Shandik, but he's not here. He's still on vacation. So, and guys, today we have the shower glass. It's our master bedroom. We have already shower glass in the master shower glass. Just like that. Sige po, okay lang. Bakit po? Okay lang? Okay, sorry guys. This is our built-in closet. Still nothing, the cabinet. Maybe by June 6th, we will come here. And that is the fixed glass, and this is the door. We're putting out the hinges. So, like that. We're so happy because finally we get our shower glass. Okay guys, this is the finish of our shower glass. So this is the fixed glass. So it's done. So nice. This is so heavy. This is a very big piece of glass, and you see the thickness. It's 12mm thickness. So finally we have already shower enclosure, shower glass from our main. So our main bathroom is done also. So happy. And this is their handles. That's it guys, and this one is still need to orange after the painter done retouching. So okay, and that's it guys, and this is our view from the outside of our bedroom. So we're using electric fan. It's so hot here. So okay guys, I think that is only our update for today. Our furniture is still not come, maybe on Wednesday. So thank you guys for watching, for supporting us. So see you next week maybe, or see you on Wednesday for another video. For supporting our channel always.
And to those subscribing, we already almost 3,160 subscribers. Thank you so much. And bye bye guys. God bless. Bye bye.